Is it blurry? Is that what I'm seeing?
No.
Howdy, music lovers. Tom from Blakgraz here. Tuesday Night Live with Blakgraz. So, exciting news for next week. Can't do it tonight at this particular live, but next week, right, next Tuesday, will be the release of my new song, Alabama Bam Bam. And the funny thing is, we're in Alabama. No, we're in Georgia now.
No, Alabama. We haven't hit
We are
Georgia
in.
yet.
We're still in Alabama. We drove through Louisiana, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and hit Alabama. And I just couldn't stop singing that song while I was driving. It was hilarious. So next week, next Tuesday, will be the release. And then 2 Tuesdays after that will be a new release, a second new release called All the Way. Now, if you've been to a live show, you've probably seen both of those songs played, although Alabama Bam Bam is the newest of the Blakgraz family. And that will put me at 115 songs published and recorded and published. But tonight I'm going to start with a song called Back to Comfort. And I'm only a little distracted because our security guard, Mr. Rascal over there, is being a rascal. And he is playing in his chair and knocking the camper around. So if you see the camera moving a little bit, it's because he's flopping around and playing. He's happy.
He's also trying to bite mommy. Play bite.
He's also play biting with Martha.
And himself.
So this is called Back to Comfort. Fall in love so deep. All it took was just one dance. Heaven in her eyes, no time for me to sleep. Every waking moment I found her. As the months flew by, she never left my side. When I'd feel a bit rattled deep inside, a lady'd smile and calm my aching heart. Her love and patience showed me where to start. Ooh, she'd bring me back to comfort. Then one day, I thought I needed more, racing off to build a fortune for us both. I had to show her just how great that I could be. Never thought about the price or cost. As the years flew by, she'd write me now and then, try to change my mind and asking me when, when would it be enough to find my way back home? Bring my love to her and not wander alone. Oh boy, she'll bring me back to comfort. There in comfort, she'd have fallen into my arms. They have a house with children and a farm. All our days filled with the bliss of true love. Hey, winding Texas roads and guidance from above. How you doing, Dave? Ooh, boy, she wants me back in comfort. Dave is officially in the house. It seemed forever but I turned around again, found the road that saved me from a life of sin. I showed up on her doorstep only to be surprised. My dream girl made her dreams come true. A farm and children that I never knew. She told the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The kids were mine from when I left her far behind. She built the farm with family and some friends, only hoping that my search would find an end. Oh boy, she back to comfort. That's right. Here in comfort, she falls into my arms. We have a house with children and a farm, yeah. All our days filled with the bliss of dreams come true. Winding Texas roads that guide me right to you. Oh, boy. That's where you sing now. Oh, boy. Right through the camera. Oh, boy, yeah. I'll live and die in comfort. I'll live and die in comfort. That's right. I'll live and die in comfort. Yeah. I'll live and die in comfort. Ooh, pretty. I'm going to drop my pick.
Any of the ruckus in the background was the security guard
Yeah, that was our security guard Rascal tearing the house up.
trying to bite mommy, and
He's playing and he's happy.
now he's sulking on it. He's tired. He's punchy.
So Dave came in and then he said, be right back. So he'll be back in a minute. So I'm going to play another song. I was thinking I would do Down at Dave's Place just for fun. Oh, what was the other one? There was another one I'd done.
Earlier?
No, I was practicing earlier to get ready. All right, so basically this is about my friend Dave Pendergraft. See, I'm wearing my custom build shirt today. Custom build guitars. Now, this is a tailor, of course, but I just like this shirt. I know it was Vaughn's personal shirt, and it's the only one he had left to give me before we left. So it seems like, gosh, just yesterday that we saw him in Austin.
Yeah. We've seen him.
He's based out of Austin, Texas, and we drove the last few days from Mineral Wells, Texas, through Louisiana, through Mississippi and into Alabama, and we're on our way to Kennesaw, Georgia, to play there at Pisano's Pizza on a Wednesday and Italian Kitchen. And I'm really excited to try their food too. It sounds like it's really delicious, so that'll be interesting. That's going to be tomorrow night, and then Saturday, we're in Lexington, South Carolina. So it has officially begun. We are no longer just kind of wandering around Texas anymore. We're on the way. And it's really exciting for me because it's going to get busy and I feel really good. I think we got Rufus as ready as we could. And
There's always something more that could have been.
There's always more. Yeah, it's a house. There's always more. And obviously we want to upgrade eventually. And Rascal, believe it or not, has made a good integration into the family and into the routine.
Yeah.
He's starting to really come into his own in terms of being a really good puppy and listening. And he's so smart and he's so good and he wants to do the right thing if we just tell him. Is that who built your custom guitars? Yes. Dave, that's Vaughn Shannon out of Austin, Texas.
ThinTheHerdGuitars.com.
Austin, Texas, USA. So they're all made in Austin by hand by Vaughn Shannon. And he actually sent me off a year and a half ago with those 4 guitars and said, here, just do some videos and talk about us. And I love those guitars. In fact, the last 2 songs were recorded on Betty. One was on Betty and the other one was on Stella, actually, both custom build guitars. So I'm happy to wear his shirt. I'm happy to talk about him. He does really quality work, and now it's kind of exciting. I think we talked him into building kind of a higher end version of the Wolf, like a standardized version. And I'm really excited to see where that goes because the Wolf is sandy, and I love that guitar too. Vaughn Shannon, Austin, Texas, custom build guitars. That is correct.
Yeah.
His website is thintheherdguitars.com.
HERD, like the herd of a
cattle. Yeah, like a herd of cattle. HERD. So thintheherdguitars.com. So yeah, I'll tell you what.
He'll do a standard. He'll even do a custom, and he's just not a luthier. So he orders the bodies and someone else does the paint jobs or the whatever style, but he pieces everything together and does a phenomenal job with it.
And when he lays his hands on my guitars, it's amazing how they just feel. He makes it so easy to play and they sound so good. So yeah, I think if you get a chance, make sure you check it out. And if you ever have questions, just contact him through the website. He'll talk to you. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I can put it in there.
Okay, Martha will put it in the chat. So let's do Heaven Help Us while we're doing. Dave, you can go and check out his website too. It's more stuff he just did a bass today. Even he put up. Yeah, guess what I did a couple days ago. What did you do a couple days ago?
Did you buy another guitar?
Did you buy a guitar? Is that what you did?
I just put it in there.
I will.
Well, he might be saying I will for James for the website. But
yes. He's going to be like, in a couple days, guess what I just did? All right, Heaven Help Us time. Oh, I was going to do Down at Dave's Place. I forgot. All right. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Oh, that's what got me off on it. So Dave's Place, JD Southside, is where you can buy custom-built guitars in person. I don't believe they're in any other stores anywhere in the country.
You have to buy directly from or from Dave.
Yeah, you have to buy directly from the website or from Dave at JD Southside. And that's what this song is about. Going down to JD's and having fun. There's a secret hideaway on the south side of San Antonio. Good folks are always there, making music and carrying on. Oh, yeah. Lion, Laura, Tempest, and War. When you need it, they've got more. Teddy's always on the phone. You sure to feel at home. Ha! Now at Dave's Place.
Oh, wow. Trading one of his guitars.
Trading one of your guitars for a Yamaha bass, right? Oh.
X174 metallic.
Can you put pictures in here?
No, that's it.
Oh, man.
It's just text.
That'd be neat if we could see a picture. That'd be cool.
Probably will be able to see when we see him in Alabama.
Oh, yeah, you got to bring it when we see it at the show. Michael grabs Vaughn's guitar. Dave will let the party roll. He does. He's got a nice bass too. James on lead again. Sabrina laying down the soul. Oh, yeah. And she don't stop, y'all. Lion Laura's in the store. When you need it, they've got more. I think that's the truth now. That is always in the zone. You sure to feel at home. Ha! Down at Dave's place, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Look out, Bimbo's here, raising Cain and singing loud. Yeah, go, man. All the people cheer, spread the word throughout the town. Yeah, all right. Friends are finally near, smiles from ear to ear. All the good times can be found down at Dave's place. All right, here we go. Lion Laura tend the store. Whatever you need, they've got it for sure. Yeah. Davey's always in the zone. You're sure to feel at home. Ain't that the truth? Down at Dave's place. Woo-hoo! There's a secret hideaway on the south side of San Antonio, Texas, y'all, Texas. Good folks are always there, making music and care, you know.
Dave commented.
Woo! All right, so down at Dave's place, here we go. I'm looking for a very special, hard to find switch. It's a 4-pole, 3-way super switch. It is rotary and goes in an older model Gibson Bushhawk guitar. I'm bringing it back to life.
Vaughn might. I mean, if he reaches out to Vaughn through the website, he might be able to tell him where to. He might.
Vaughn has a lot of really good suppliers, and he's been doing it for a long time. So he might be able to help you with that.
I don't know. Can't guarantee that.
I can't guarantee that, only because I'm not him, and so I don't know. I don't have the history that he does. But it's a good place to start, that's for sure. So give him a try. Send him a note and see if he can find a switch for you.
Could even call possibly Dave.
Yeah, Dave at JD Southside, he could probably order it for you.
He knows a lot of people in and out of the music industry aside from his own store. I mean, he might, or he would know someone who might know where to find it or get it, kind of a thing.
You never know. I mean, Dave has been playing music in Texas since 1966, country music. Yeah. So he knows a lot of people.
He's been looking.
I've been looking for months. Yeah. Talk to Vaughn. Talk to Dave. Dave down at JD Southside on Southeast Military Drive, San Antonio, Texas. Yeah. Give him a call and just say, hey, I'm looking for a switch like this. Can you find me one?
I'll put it in the website. So their phone number and everything's on there, but I'll put in the website in the chat.
It won't let me paste a picture. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Chat is literally, I mean, for all the updates they've done to YouTube, you can only do a chat. You can't upload photos or anything with the chat.
Dave, on Facebook, send me a note to Tom Sweeney that's connected to Blackgrass, or even just straight to Blackgrass and send the picture through there. Then we can see
or
it.
Instagram or wherever.
Yeah, of the bass. That'd be cool.
I just put in Dave's website. His phone number's on there. So
okay. So let's do.
Well, you were gonna do "Heaven Help Us."
That's right.
You got distracted, and then
So here we go. Heaven. Okay. Yeah. Heaven help us. So send a note through Facebook or even through Instagram, or send us a picture of it and or put up a picture and tag us. That way we can see it. That'll work too. That'd be cool. So, all right, Heaven help us. Rolling on along Tuesday Night Live with Blakgraz. Dave, great to have you again, man. Thanks for coming in. There's just no telling what it is I should do. It ain't dropped, but I know there's a shoe. Looking up to find out, clowns running around. It seems the animals are running the zoo. Mercy, mercy, looks like they tricked us again. What's he saying?
I always enjoy being here.
Mercy, mercy, time to call up a friend. Heaven help us here. Not the way it should be. Heaven help us. Always comes back down to you and me. Yeah, I've actually really been enjoying these Tuesday Night Lives. It's just fun. It's very relaxing. And it's a lot of fun to try new stuff on acoustic and stuff. Yeah, I like it. Well, the truth is flying out of the door. I just about can't take it no more. Treading on snakes, high on the stakes. They delivered it, just swam for the shore. Here we go now. Mercy, mercy, looks like they fooled us again. And again, and again. Mercy, mercy, time to call up a friend. All right. Heaven help us, yeah. Not the way it should be, yeah. Heaven help us. Always comes back down to you and me. Heaven help us. Keep the locks on your door, yeah. Heaven help us. Like a stray, they come back for more. Watch out now. Mercy, mercy, looks like they tricked us again. Mercy, mercy, time to call up a friend, yeah. Heaven help us. Not the way it should be, yeah. Heaven help us. Always comes back down to you and me, yeah. Heaven help us. Keep the locks on your door, that's right. Heaven help us. Like a stray, they come back for more. One more time now. Heaven help us, yeah. Send the aid that we need, yeah. Heaven help us. Still comes back down to you and me. Still comes back down to you and me. Ooh. Heaven help us, yeah, yeah. Hot dog. There you go. Heaven help us. Yeah, this is actually, I look forward to the Tuesday night lives. Now, I got to make sure I mentioned it earlier, Dave, but since you're in, remember now, next Tuesday is actually going to be finally the release of Alabama Bam Bam. So it's already been loaded up and scheduled to be released next Tuesday on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, Napster, Deezer, on everything all at the same time. So on Tuesday nights live next week, I will be able to play. Yeah, baby. So there's just another little taste. My personal premiere, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you're the only one on, baby, that's all you. And then the week after, 2 weeks after that, on the 28th, we're going to be releasing All the Way. Yeah, that's a fun one too. So, and it was really cool too, because Vaughn on Betty, which is my D sharp custom build guitar, he installed an on off switch for me. I requested it. And when I was recording with her this time, I happened to kind of be messing around with it while I was recording the lead guitar parts. And it sounded so good that I just couldn't help myself. So I used the on-off switch at the beginning of the song, at the end of the solo. So I come out of the solo and just hit this note. And then at the end of the song, I added it too.
He says he sees it on our website. Yeah, because I put it up there, advertising about the
the songs,
about the song releases.
Yeah. So All the Way has it when I would hit the note and then the on off switch, and it just kept click 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 click, it just kept ringing forever. I have never seen a guitar do that before, especially when you're turning on and off, right? Because you lose some signal. No, not this guitar. It just kept. I'm like, this is the coolest thing since sliced bread, man. So I've started trying to find other places and other songs to start using that on-off switch. And it's not just on Betty either. It's not just on my D sharp guitar. It's also on Stella. Stella is the semi-hollow, what's it called? Telecaster body that's a custom build, but it has an on-off switch on it too. The same kind. So I know what's going to happen. I've actually already started using it on Betty Moore live. For instance, when I come out of the end of Punch. And then it goes into Little Billy Wants You.
Did it sound like Jimi Hendrix raking his Strat?
No, it's not a raking. It's not a raking of the strings. Did it sound like raking his Strat? No, it's more like the Gibson. You know how the Gibson cutoff switch? Some guys will turn off the one pickup so they can get that. So it's a complete cutoff. It actually goes back to the input jack and cuts the signal. So it's a clean cut, except that there's this clicking, ringing that comes from the body of the guitar as well, like in All Along the Watchtower. Yeah. Okay. So maybe he did it that. If he had an on-off switch, I don't know. I mean, if he was just raking his strings, I mean, that's the Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix thing to kind of. I am familiar with that. I have a Les Paul. Yeah, there you go. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that is now on my Strat. I have an on-off switch, which I've had on there forever. And now I have one on Betty and I have one on Stella. And so, of course, when you have a new toy, well, you start using it in other places during the show for effect. And it's super, super cool. It's just fun to play with. But the other benefit of that is when I do stuff like that, people realize, because remember, I'm on stage by myself playing with tracks. So people think sometimes they don't think I'm really playing. But when I do stuff like that, they're like, oh my God, he really is playing. Yeah, the whole time. Okay. Let's do, oh, I wanted to do You Will Be Amazing Tonight. I haven't done that a lot lately. So here we go. Oh, let me get a drink here real quick. If you've got a drink, pick it up. Here's to you: health, wealth, love, and the time to enjoy them. All right.
He said he's familiar with that. He has a Les Paul.
Yeah, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. You were born into desire, forged in the fire of love. Every moment takes you higher, a power that comes from above. You hold the secret of the cipher, buried inside of your heart. But the days and the nights are the longest to fight for the will to be free of the dark. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. This is the one I was practicing earlier. I was like, ooh, I forgot this is a good one. There's a joy that continues to carry you away. Just look up and you begin to see the shaping of the clay. Everything you ever asked for is only in another way. So the love that you have is the love that you gave. Everything's better in space. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. That's right. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Yeah, boy. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Never doubt the love within you. Never ever think you're alone. Only light and love surrounds you. You will never ever lose your way home. Trumpets calling for the rescue of the fallen and down. But the path that leads down only goes to the ground, where the field that holds all can be found. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Yeah, boy. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Just hold on, you're gonna be glad, you will be amazing. Yeah. All right. There you go. You will be amazing.
They said the first night of the bass, my daughter Marla came in and took over my new bass and started learning Fleetwood Mac. She made me put on headphones so I didn't disturb her while I was doing something. While he was doing an online music lesson. We might have to fight over it, but it's clearly mine. You like triads? I'm working on that.
That's this song. Triads in terms of chords or in terms of notes that I play. Which mode do you like to play in? And do you use diatonic or a lot of mixture of it with pentatonic, major or minor? Wow. Theory question. You're getting really deep on me, Dave. You're putting me on the spot here. Okay, so triads. 3 notes, I believe is what you mean. And I do that. Yeah, I do that pretty often. For instance, in swinging, one of the riffs is right. Is that what you mean? Which?
Oops. Which? Yeah.
Yes, 1, 3, 5. Oh,
yes,
yeah.
1, 3, 5.
Okay, so yes, and in fact, in the last 5 years or so, I've been getting better at moving triads around and moving notes and chords and finding different positions for the same thing, basically. Okay, good. That's what you mean. So yeah, I try to use that a lot, especially when soloing over chord changes, so that the changes are heard in the solo. And you know, one of my things is that that's why this Tuesday Night Live thing is kind of special to me, because I keep the solos the same once they're recorded, because the solo is as important to me as the words or the melody of the song that I write. The solo is supposed to say something that the vocals can't say. It's just a different expression of the same story, you know, from a different instrument. So it has to tell a story. So there aren't a whole lot of times that I just kind of wing it. Although I can improv, and I've done it. And sometimes, of course, when I'm first playing a song out, I will mess around with stuff and try and find what works until I find something that I think fits the song perfectly. Dorian or Mixolydian? Well, if I'm not mistaken, Dorian is 2nd position and Mixolydian is 5th position, if I'm not mistaken. So as far as modes go, I have a word about that. Basically, a mode is just the major scale starting on, instead of starting on the 1st note, you're starting on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, or octave, right? So to me, it's all major. It's all just a major scale, and it just depends on which note you start and stop on. Then I took that a step further just to make it even more simple for myself. Yes, you were right. Yeah. So you obviously teach, you know this stuff. So you know that the 6th position is actually just the minor scale, right? Or the minor 3rd is just the minor chord of, which is the same notes as a major, as like E minor is just G major, except that the note is the E. And if it's G major, well, then the root note is the G. They're the same notes, though.
Is it true learning it?
Learning it. Oh, okay. So you're working on it like I have been for some time. I'm still working on learning it and getting better at it. So I did that logic to make it easier for myself to comprehend what was actually being described to me by other people who were trying to teach me about modes and about the difference between major and minor. So in my mind, a minor scale is really just the 6th position in a major scale. Right? Now, I know it sounds different. It's a different sound, right? But it's still the same notes, right? And so if I keep that in my head, then I can find that anywhere on the neck. Now take that another step. The expansion of that is, well, then you've got harmonic minor and melodic minor, which are minor scales that change. Melodic minor goes up with a dominant 7, comes down with a major 7, I think it is, and a major 6th. it comes down weird. So when it's going up, it's a certain way and coming back down. Harmonic minor is a little bit different. I don't know exactly what the intervals are on that. Will you?
Well,
you're making it sound great. Oh, thank you.
What's like the whole rule is learn, master the rules, and then break the rules.
Right. You learn the rules so that you can break them later. That's what I always used to tell people when I would teach them stuff. Then you go into things like, whole note scales, right? Where it's just a whole note the whole way up. Now that is different than major and minor. That is very, very different. Or you can get into diminished stuff where, you're doing, or you're doing all minor thirds, which sounds a lot like a whole note scale too. Then you run into, well, are you playing, a minor scale that way, or are you playing it this way? What's the difference? Well, I added that one note at the top, and I do it in a different position. So really, to me, and of course, I also am a big fan of chromatic runs. Like, that is the general consensus. Learn it right and then break the rules. Yeah. And I like a lot of, chromatic runs. Even on Blaine and Jen. Then I switch back into the country feel, right? And then even go into, so that's pentatonic. So, but then there's major pentatonic and there's minor pentatonic, which is actually just the same thing minus a few notes. It's the same thing as a major scale. For instance, if we go with G major pentatonic, everybody knows it, right? You just take the second out. Well, Spider Walk. Yeah, you know that one all the way up and all the way back. Now, if that's major pentatonic, but we know that G is also the same as E minor. So if I just don't play the G as the root, if I go, it's the same thing. It's the same dang thing. So if you got first position for major, second position, whoops, right? And then third position, yeah, no. Hold on. And yeah, third position. Fourth. Fifth. Or sixth, actually. Back to the root. So it switches between major and minor. It's all the same notes. And you're just taking some notes and you're putting some notes in. And so I started doing basically passing notes to places that I wanted to get to, and then reminding people that I'm still in the same chord or in the same progression or the same style, right? Or even some songs I'll switch between major pentatonic and minor pentatonic as I'm playing the solo, depending on the, the feel that I want, the twist. Because in my mind, as a musician, my job is to shape air and create and release tension. So I create tension, and then I release it. And I create tension and I release it by shaping air a certain way. How I do that is up to me. Drunken Spider Walk. Yeah, right. Yeah, something like that, right? But it's a great question. You get me going on theory, and I have my own opinions that I know that there's stuff that I'm still not familiar with and I'm still working on learning and implementing, but sometimes it just kind of works naturally for me. A good song to listen to where I experiment with harmonic and melodic minor would be either Give Me More. That has a lot of really interesting stuff in it, especially the guitar solo and at the end. And another one is Seven. The solo of Seven starts out with diminished. one goes up here. And then it does this really fast run. Up high though, not, up. So it ends with a major run over a solo that was mostly diminished and pentatonic and minor pentatonic, but ends with a major run using, this, what is it? Yeah, from here. Yeah. Something like that. I got to work on that one. I haven't played that in a while. All right. So before I make a fool of myself anymore, I'll probably just play a song that I know. So let's do, Living Man. That's a fun one. All right. And actually, that lick right there is when is the last time someone got you to going in theory? A long time ago. It's been a while. Connor. It's been a while. The last time I discussed Connor was with my dear friend. Theory. Last time I discussed theory was with my dear friend's son, Connor. He was just starting to learn how to play guitar. Apparently now he's really good. So he's been practicing a lot. You were right on it. Oh, thanks, man. Sometimes
I'm faking it. Yeah.
I'm very good at faking it. I figure, if it sounds right, then it must be okay somewhere in the theory world. But yeah, the last person I talked to about theory was Connor, and I was basically explaining to him because he was getting frustrated, feeling like he was making progress, that all he needed was one finger, because the difference between a note and a chord is just one note and two notes. So if you have an open string and you have a note on top, suddenly you're playing a song and you only use one finger, right? Well, that got him really excited. So he actually started really practicing. His dad sent me a video a few months ago of him doing major scales all the way up and all the way down and going all over the place. And then I was just on the phone with them a couple of days ago, and Connor said, "Tell him I'm ready to jam."
It's been close to a year now since we last seen.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Since we've done a stage reference.
No, you were correct. Oh, well, cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's I just, especially when somebody, that is trying to learn, I try to keep it as simple as possible. Oh yeah, I love drone notes. In fact, I was trying to figure out the solo for On My Way Home to have more of the and droning in there as well, but I'm working on it, especially for acoustic. All right, so let's do Living Man. Here we go. Far across the blackened hilltops, the fiery desert land, reaching back through ages, you were there with your begging pen, always acting innocent, but I hide truth when you can. Later years you grew out, and you stretched from town to town. You put on fancy linens out, and you built yourself a crown. You take yourself everywhere, no matter where your kind is found. Yeah. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your chains. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. I do just what I want, all that I can. Baby, I am a living man. Yeah. got bigger, but the prize was never real. Passing through the centuries on the sharpened edge of steel. Started talking fiction and peddling evil deeds. Well, hit the top of everything, nothing left to win. Yeah, the taste of victory bitter, and your life no rate of sin. You're too high for the simple life, and your enemies are your king. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your chains. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. I do just what I want or what I can. Baby, I'm a living man. Well, the walls are closing in now, and you got nowhere to run. Redemption for you only found in the barrel of a gun. You finally played your last ace, but the deal is already won. Late at night you try to sleep with the nightmares in your head. Red eyes stinging, hours pass, and strangers in your bed. You wish you did it differently, but you're probably already dead. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your chains. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. I do just what I want or what I can. Baby, I'm a living man. Oh no, I don't want your handouts or your chains. I don't need no privilege or highfalutin ways. Yeah, I do just what I want or what I can. Ooh, baby, I'm a living man. Yeah. Woo. Woo! He said, Martha, what was that email?
Yeah, I put it in there.
Okay,
Already
cool.
got it.
Cool. That was fun. This is so much fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for Blakgraz Tuesday Night Live. Dave, you rock. You are the man. Just another reminder, next week, we're going to have a new song release called Alabama. Next Tuesday, that is.
Is it next?
Alabama, Bam, Bam. Yeah, the 14th.
Oh, the 14th. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
it's
14th.
another week.
And also, if you haven't already, make sure that you like and subscribe. It really helps us find more folks like yourselves who like what we're doing. We would really appreciate it. Kind of spread the word if you don't mind too. Just tell people about Blakgraz. We're going to be traveling all over the country, so there's a lot of opportunity for us to cross paths. I know we're going to be meeting Dave. That's going to be cool. I can't wait for you to hear this song, Alabama Bam Bam, on like at a live show. Now, the recording sounds great. Don't get me wrong. I'm really happy with that. And of course, I'm going to be excited to play it acoustically on Tuesday next week. But man, when I play it live, it is so much fun to watch people immediately start singing along. Alabama, bam, 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 bam. It's just the coolest thing ever. All right, cool. So let's do, I haven't done Get On in a while. Let's do that one. So this is a really interesting mix of kind of Western, pop dance music, drum beat, and a funk beat with a blues guitar sound and solo, especially at the end. The end, it does this thing where it's fast. So anyway, it's cool because the lick is real simple. It's just, and then I sing. It's sort of like that old jazz scatting. You know how they used to sing scat with the instrument, with the guitar? That was always kind of fun. On Broadway, that song On Broadway. I forget who wrote that. Dave, do you know who wrote that? You could add the super thanks to the menu where the like and share stuff it is. Maybe even put it on the hype link.
I don't know if we could do hyperlink yet. I think we can't do that until we get to the first stage of, we need to hit like 3,000 watch hours, and then I can start doing the hypes and all of that promotion, and then, which is barely even monetization. We're not there yet. And then you have to hit 4,000 watch hours to really then be able to get Google ads potential, like AdSense type stuff. So
we're working on it. Dave, thank you so much. I appreciate the suggestion, but I'm not sure that we can. Although if you know something that we don't, or even better, we're just going to look into it, because if we can do that, that'd be a huge help. Obviously, there's a lot of work to be done on Rufus to keep us rolling down the road.
Yeah.
All right, so Get On. This song is basically about a young lady who caught her man in town drinking and gambling all night long, and she rides into town pissed, grabs him by the collar, drags him back to her horse
or motorcycle,
points to the saddle and says, "Get on." And he knows he is done for. So here we go. Watch her ride in town with lightning, see the young man run, eyes that burn with deep red fire, like the setting sun. On and they left barely standing, trying to hold their ground. See the way she strides that saddle, never nearly found. Yeah. Tremors down beneath the footsteps, neighbors scared to see. Heaven sent their fiercest angel, come a looking for me. Ain't nowhere to run or hide, boy. Finally found her prey. I'm the target of her fury, got no fear for to pay. She said, "Get on, ride on, this dog's at his day. Get on, ride on, you ain't getting away." Yeah. Tremors down beneath the footsteps, neighbors scared to see. Heaven sent the fiercest angel, come a looking for me. Ain't nowhere to run or hide, boy. Finally found her prey. I'm the top of fury, I got no fear for to pay. She said, "Get on, ride on, this dog that is dead. Get on, ride on, you ain't getting away." She said, "Get on, ride on, you had the time to play. Get on, ride on, it's finally time to pay. You You ain't getting away. It's finally time to pay. You ain't getting away. Oh, there it is. I got it. There you go. The acoustic version of Get On. Wow. That is, I love playing this solo on electric. On acoustic, it's kind of tricky. Now, obviously, the backing track, the band part, goes along with that really, really well. It goes right in sync. So I have to keep it the same each time because it's very impactful as an ending. But I thought it was a tune, being that it's, you know, kind of this mixture of blues and country western and like techno pop and funk. Just thought, well, this is going to be a little bit different. And when you hear it live, you know, a funny thing is I borrowed the beat for the verses. I think it's the verses that, no, it's that section is actually the drum beat from Cameo's song from, gosh, I don't know if it's the 70s or 80s. The Word. Remember that song, the Word Up? That song, Word Up by Cameo? That's where I got that drum beat from. Oh, we should do Burnin Rain for Dave.
Yeah, he's on. So
let's do it. I know, Dave, you like this song. Let's do Burnin Rain. All right. So Burnin Rain, this is a song inspired by my beautiful lady over here when we saw a band live. And they started finally playing one of their own songs. And after we pestered them for about a half hour, and she said, you got to write a song about going down to the river and getting rid of your demons. And I had this lick. So then when I put that together with her idea, this is what came out. Drummers are awesome. That is a cool song. Drummers are awesome. Dave, I'm actually a wannabe drummer.
They don't have room in Rufus.
I always wanted to be a drummer, man. And then I went on the road as a bass player, so I was still locked in with the rhythm. And then when I finally picked up guitar out of necessity for the show band I was on the road with, because the guitar player left and they could get a bass player, but they couldn't find a guitar player fast enough. So I switched over and learned all the guitar parts. I always stayed focused more on the rhythm side of the guitar. It was a long time before I got comfortable with lead guitar. Not just, and I mean, now I had, as in a show band, when you pick up the guitar, you have to play leads. I had to play things like Foggy Mountain Breakdown. I had to play all the country and rock leads for all the pop tunes. But it's different when you improvise yourself and put yourself into it. And so it took me a lot of years to finally find out kind of what I liked to do instead of just copying what was on the record. So I'm all about drums. I'm all about rhythm. And you probably notice in my recordings, there's always a lot of extra rhythm, like a percussion section or sounds, effects, and you know, dance sounds coming in and making sounds, or even just me making sounds on the guitar itself. You know, like in Punch, there's a whole track of me just going wah pedal, going, you know, because it sounded cool and it's rhythmic, so it moves things along. But anyway, yeah, drummers are awesome. All right, so back to Burnin Rain. Here we go. This is for you, Dave. Going down to the river, gonna drown my demons dead, gonna burn them in holy water and send them back straight to hell. Pray to God to send burning rain and the ferryman to lock the chain. Flowers bloom in the sunshine, destruction's due follows pride. Lay them low in the soil, dig the hole through the sky. Praying to God to send burning rain and the ferryman to lock the chain. Never giving it up again. Never gonna let that wind listen closely to my tale. Going now, gather round, back to hell. Going down, yeah, to the river, gonna drown my demons dead, gonna burn them in holy water and send them back straight to hell.
Just so Dave and everybody else who watches knows, it takes 24 hours for the lives to fully finish doing whatever it does on YouTube side, and then I try to do it within a couple of days, if not a week, the latest. I go in and timestamp all the songs, and not just that, but I add in, if we have it like a song lyric video or a music video, and pair it up with the song too, so that way they can then hear the full radio version and not just this acoustic version.
Not just the acoustic,
from Tuesdays.
Yeah, so that's actually really important. Thank you for sharing that. So please give us, 24 hours once these lives are done, and then she actually will have it so you can click on each where the song is in the video, not have to suffer through all the bad jokes and stuff all the stuff in between. But even better, linking to each of the songs if they have their own separate music video or lyric video too, which is really super cool. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to do one more song, but I wanted to try Dear Mrs. Avery. You said to try that tonight.
Yeah, is that one? Or, you haven't played Baby's Coming Home?
Well, I got to work on that.
You have to
yeah, that's way up here.
But yeah, you could do probably Dear Mrs. Avery. I'm curious. Work on that. You haven't played it in a while.
Okay, you weren't supposed to see that, so forget that ever happened. That's a song.
You're not AI.
Yeah, I'm not AI, and I wrote the dang thing, and I can barely remember it. So, baby's coming home. I actually sang it on the way here because it came up as one of the tunes. One of the ways I practice is while we're driving, I'll listen to my songs so I can make sure I remember all the different chords and all the different words. Because at this point now I have 115 coming up. As soon as these two songs come out, I'll have 115 songs published in 11 different genres.
So a new one will premiere next Tuesday.
And then 2 weeks later, another song all the way. Occasionally I have to remind myself, oh yeah, this song goes like this, and oh, that's the part that I play, and what are the words there again? And what was that solo? Shoot, I gotta remind myself how to play my own songs because they have too many. So the solo in Dear Mrs. Avery, I'm going to have to skip over. I can do the run because basically it's that Jimi Hendrix Fire thing where it goes. So the solo is like super orchestrated too.
And on electric.
Yeah, and it ends. So I haven't figured out how to get an acoustic solo in there for it, that makes sense. So because it's
next week.
Ooh, I'm gonna fix that. There we go. I might be able to wing it.
Are we doing those songs released as a premiere? In what sense? We were mentioning that they're releasing.
I think I can do it. Are they releasing as premieres?
We have it going out through DistroKid, which then sends it to everything, but I don't know.
What do you mean when you say release it as a premiere? Because I use DistroKid and they put it out to everybody.
And I should have a song lyric video for Alabama Bam Bam for the day release. And
Martha's promising to have
the day after, because the day of release is a Tuesday, and we usually do the live.
Wait, a song video or a lyric video? Lyric video for Alabama Bam Bam. So I'm not sure what you mean, Dave, so I apologize. I'm not hip to the jive nowadays. What all the kids are doing. All right, so let me give this shot. Let me give this song a shot. I think I could pull the solo off We'll see.
Do your best.
Okay. So this is Dear Mrs. Avery. And what I do is usually I'll end the night with this song because it has this really cool ending. YouTube is the premiere. Oh. Well, if she puts up a video on the same day, then
it could. Well, I think what he's talking about is like the YouTube Live marks it. You could mark it as a premiere. So maybe, I don't know. We'll figure that out.
All right, we're gonna have to look into that. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
I appreciate the suggestion. If you have any information on that, please send it.
I can look
you know. All right, so Dear Mrs. Avery.
To my freaking to-do list. Dave, knock it off. I've got enough stuff to do.
Dave, knock it off. She's got too much already. That's cool, though.
Love
Thank you.
Dave.
I appreciate it. So here's Dear Mrs. Avery. Usually I'll end a show with this. Now, funny thing is, when we get to Carolina, the day of the event, the car show, this big, huge car show, I've got a set specifically that's high energy. And then I'm going to do, and I'll end with Dear Mrs. Avery. But then I may do an extra show for that fella because we're just really good friends with him and we're going to be staying anyway. And it's like, I first met him because he was a harvest host that we stayed at when it was freezing cold and he let us plug in. And so it really, he's laughing. It was really nice of him to let us stay. So as a thank you for letting us plug in when it's freezing cold outside to keep the batteries running, I set up inside his bar and played for free. Well, the place went nuts. They loved it. So he came, he's a truck driver. He wasn't there for the first night, but everybody was there. We're sending him videos of me playing at his place. It's called Anthony's in Lexington, South Carolina. So when he got back the next day, he came knocking on the camper door in the daybreak, and he's like, "Hey, you know, I heard you did a really good job last night. Would you be willing to play again tonight? I was hoping to see what you do." It's just like, well, we're here. All right, cool. And it's still freezing cold and he's letting us plug in using his electric for nothing. So I'll just do a second night. So I did the second night and I played a whole different show and people went nuts again. So that's how I got the gig for this big car show, is that I played for him 2 times for free and everybody was so nice. Such the nicest people. God, we are so blessed. Everywhere we go, we meet just nice people. So when we go on, not this weekend, but the weekend, no, yes, this weekend. So Wednesday, we're in Kennesaw, Georgia, and then Saturday, we're back in Lexington, South Carolina. I haven't told Anthony this yet, but I'm going to play the festival, the car show, and then I'm going to offer to play either the night before or the night after extra because I just want to. I have so many songs, it would be easy. And I like doing it. And he's a really nice guy. And he's paying me a buttload of money to come out there to play for that one day. So I'm like, well, shoot, we're going to be there. We're already set up camp. I'll just move the gear inside and play in his bar the next night. So it's going to be fun to have them see one show and then go in the bar the next night and play a completely different show, different songs, I should say. So, I mean, that's the best part about having this many songs and a show that's that strong. It's fun to experiment like that and see how people react to it. All right. So anyway, now I'm jabbering. All right. So let's get to.
I have to look into Premiere. We can do it
the point was on the car show, I'll end with Dear Mrs. Avery because that's my normal ending. Like on the lives, usually I end with Seeking Glory. But the second show, I'll end with something different. In respect for the original promoter of the car show. Yeah, probably. It's probably better after. But the guy who owns the place, Anthony, is the promoter. Yeah. So he probably won't have a challenge with it either way. He'll probably be excited. Really nice guy, too. If you ever get to Lexington, South Carolina, go to Anthony's. Tell him Martha and Tom from Blakgraz said, hey, and you watch him light up. He is such a nice fella. Yeah. All right, cool. So here we go. Dear Mrs. Avery on acoustic, and I'm going to attempt the solo. All right. So here we go. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right. we go. She's a small town lady of natural beauty, embittered at a very young age. I was young, dumb, looking for fun, ready to turn my first page. Once she locked her eyes on me, wasn't a way to say no. It only took once to show me the way, and all she had to do was go. Woo! Dear Mrs. Avery, you taught me everything. Yes, you did. Dear Mrs. Avery, your secret's safe with me. I never gave it away. Yeah. For one long summer, I never stopped loving. The word began to spread. The town was buzzing, the talk was hot, and the great bucket the store ahead. Well, the women gasped and then stepped aside to save and walked down the lane. Service on Sunday was never so hot till Mrs. took the need to pray. Dear Mrs. Avery, you taught me everything. Yes, you did. That's right, boy. Dear Mrs. Avery, your secret's safe with me. I never gave it away. All right, it was a little rough. I'll get it. It's a little different on acoustic, that's for sure, right? Many lovers later, the missus come to mind and mind me how to please. Never let up till she's done and finally gets a fill of me. And one pretty lady never fades away and burns my mind to tease. Dreaming of a summer of non-stop loving, down weakness in my knee. Whoa. Hey, Mrs. Avery, you gave me everything. Yes, you did, that's right. Hey, Mrs. Avery, you secretly safe with me. I never gave it, you always made me. I never gave it away. All right, y'all. This has been Blakgraz Tuesday Night Live. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in for a minute. Dave, I'm looking forward very much to shaking your hand in Alabama. We're close by, actually. On our way to Kennesaw, Georgia. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you heard. Do us a huge favor. Tune in again next Tuesday when we have our new release, Alabama Bam Bam. And then, of course, on the 28th, we got another song. That'll make it 115. All the Way will be out. And give us 24 hours and we'll have those links for you for the song videos and the time for each song in this live video. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I always do. And we'll see you next week, or even better, this weekend at a show. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Dave. Where do we go? Did you write anything else?
No.
No. The kitty cat running around.
Oh. Where is the?
I don't know.
Oh, they moved it. There it is. Not weird.
You got it?